found.
You know it's a bad block when somebody snatches the ball out of the air. Wow.
Screen coming. Short jumper won't go down. Danny Green. To Lowry. Nothing going here on that drive. To Danny Green. Kawhi Leonard. Valanciunas with the rebound. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Down just a couple. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Toronto has the basketball. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Marc Gasol sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Has a look. Their shot by Lowry misses. To Bradley. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
The jumper's off the mark. Conley into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Knocked loose. Conley. Pascal Siakam. Tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Kyle Lowry with the rock. Oh, had him going there for a second. Pascal Siakam. Lowry. And the Grizzlies have the rebound. Conley into the front court. He'll run the offense. Mike Conley missed his first. That one goes.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Lowry into the front court. Down two. Screen coming. Lowry. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Substitutions, Memphis.
A couple of cracks at the line now.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. It's the Raptors with the basketball. Here's Leonard for two. Kawhi Leonard. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Conley to right. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
Nothing going here on that drive. Lin. Leonard to Jeremy Lin. That's usually one that he'll knock down. Cruises inside for two. That does it for the period. The Grizzlies have the lead. Second quarter is set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
Fred VanVleet to Gasol. Ibaka. Missed it. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Marc Gasol. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession, though.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. It's 12-10. Bradley. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Leonard to Gasol. Down low. Slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Number 2, Kawhi.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. To Bradley. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Leonard to Gasol. Marc Gasol. 3 for 3 in this first half.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marc Gasol, he's not the fastest big guy in the game. He's not the smoothest, nor is he the best shooter. But you know what he is? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why he can get you 17 to 18 to 19 points per night or more, and you get a tough low post presence.
It goes down.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Conley. Won't go. Shot won't go. To Conley. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go. Gets to the basket and scores.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Now the Grizzlies will use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Grizzlies. Number 1, Kyle Anderson.
Mike Conley. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Pascal Siakam to Leonard. Oh, he had him there for a second. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Nice finish at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Pascal Siakam. Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies.
We're going to see a team take the lead here.
Anderson to Conley. Runner's good there.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Mike Conley with the block. That's out. Last touch by Kyle Anderson. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Entering the game for Memphis, number 17.
Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Kawhi Leonard, 4 out of 7.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognize how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Conley to Jaren Jackson. Rebounds taken down by the Raptors. To Lowry. Nothing going here on that drive. Lowry. To Leonard. Fine to shoot. Leonard. Off the mark. Well contested.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him
Got a piece of it.
jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. So we head to intermission all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
The Raptors are locked in a tie after 2 quarters. Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Ball's controlled by Lowry.
I got ball.
To Gasol. Marc Gasol. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Conley. That's out. Last touch by Mike Conley. Lowry into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, 3rd quarter. Danny Green, down low Gasol. Jonas Valanciunas pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Curling inside. Lays it up and in.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Here comes the screen. Well done, Kyle Lowry. Not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Lowry knocks it down from mid-range.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Conley into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Lowry gets it in the right corner. Jumper's good.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Anderson to Conley. Valanciunas. 5 on the shot clock for Memphis. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
The drive, right to the basket. Well done, Kyle Lowry. 3 for 6 now.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Bradley. To Valanciunas. Finish that. The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. 5 to shoot for Toronto. Lowry, he connects with the step back.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Conley into the front court. The deficit is 6. Marc Gasol rejects it. Grizzlies recovered. Jonas Valanciunas. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Gasol lets it fly from beyond the arc, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Subbing in for the Toronto Raptors, number 24.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First free throw is good.
In the last 2 minutes.
And gets both to drop at the line. Toronto with the basketball. Leonard, they work it down to Gasol. Offensive board to Lowry. Valanciunas there for the board. And finishes strong. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Here comes the screen. Lowry to Gasol. Shot from the lane won't go. Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down. Nothing going here on that drive. 3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up. The Raptors have the lead. Grizzlies get the first crack at it as we begin the 4th quarter. And a lot of people might not have expected this to be a 1-score game this late. But wait, Jay, we have ourselves a ball game.
Ed, I've been in this situation so many times as a team that's been the favorite. You expect to win the ball game, and then all of a sudden you find yourself in the middle of a true battle. This looks like it could be anybody's game right now.
Rim rocker for Norman Powell.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
The assist from number 17, Jeremy Lin.
Deep right corner. Right to Kyle Anderson. Lin with it. Up 5. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard to Lynn. Jeremy Lin. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Come on, somebody tell me when he added that to his arsenal.
Memphis with the rock. To Kyle Anderson. Surveys the floor. To Valanciunas. Knocked loose. That'll get out off the Raptors, so it's going to stay with Memphis. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Anderson.
Into the game for Memphis.
Conley. Short jumper stays out. To Jeremy Lin. Jeremy Lin. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
You know, he may not show up in your feed all the time with the crazy highlights, but he's one of the most underrated creative shot makers we have in this game.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. He wants it at the rim and scores.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
Screen coming. Leonard to Gasol. Nothing going here on that drive. Pascal Siakam to Gasol. 24-second violation. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Stepping in for Memphis, number 25.
Pascal Siakam snatching it out of the air.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Kawhi Leonard. With that, he's 5 for 9.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Here comes the screen. Ah, rocking the rim.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Toronto has the basketball. Lowry. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First try, no good. Knocks down the second free throw. Across the timeline, it's Conley. The margin standing now at 7. To Wright. Curling inside. And counted at the rim.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. Leads 5. And the reward, he's going to the line.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Kyle Lowry, a couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 66% in this contest. Knocks down the first. 2 for 2 on that trip. Conley into the front court. Right now, down 7. Anderson to Conley. Driving right to the basket. And scores.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Conley into the front court. They trail by 7. Cashes in for 2. Lowry with it. He'll run the offense. Trying to cash in. Lowry with a shot that's no good. Across the timeline, it's Conley. The deficit now up to 5. Screen coming. Anderson to Jaren Jackson. And he's going to the free throw line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Jaren Jackson at the line. First one goes down.
Memphis Grizzlies. Number 0, Avery Bradley.
And he makes them both. To Lowry. Screen coming. Leonard to Gasol. Marc Gasol. He's now shooting 5 for 7. Whistle and a timeout for Memphis. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a 2-possession game. Bradley gets a look, can't hit. And an intentional foul here in the closing moments. But it shouldn't make too much of a difference in what is now a 2-score game.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2. Long heave from 3/4 court. It's the Raptors with the victory as they take care of business at home. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors got the win in a nail-biter. And whenever the game seemed to start slowing down, they came up with a block that would ignite everyone. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Toronto Raptors. The Grizzlies finished on the losing end of a close score. Chemistry was clearly not the issue today because they were definitely sharing the ball well. Still, everyone knows they'd rather be sharing the joy of a victory. The Grizzlies got their point scoring from these guys on screen.
Game track. Field goals.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
Marc Gasol could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.